Hello, everybody and anyone.
step into the light, swear promise we won't fight. So we're making through this stormy weather. Life in the next studio apartment, dragging you down that you needed extra space. The arguments that we had never would end, and you really just need this place. Tonight, we open up our eyes, think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright, step into the light. Swear I promise we won't fight. We will make it through this stormy weather. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright. Step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. So we'll make it through this stormy weather.
Hey, who's in the chat? Say hi. We're just working on some things. Also, if you can't, let me know you can't hear me. Thanks for the like. I didn't ask.
For you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wish that you just stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart these cabs can run all night. And see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my past wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, we open up our eyes and think that we just might make it out of this city together. It's alright if we step into the light. So swear I promise we won't fight. So we're making through this stormy weather.
If you're watching, you don't have to be afraid to say hi in the chat.
I didn't know that this studio apartment was dragging you down, that you needed extra space. And the arguments that we had never were meant, and you really just wanted to leave this place. Tonight, we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright, and step into the light. Swear, promise we won't fight, so we'll make it through this stormy weather. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright, we can step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight, so we'll make it through this stormy weather.
Hey, buddy, we're mixing live. Should be if I get it right, it should be tomorrow. I'm just trying to get it leveled right and all of that fun. And of course, I have to play with colors because gotta have a pretty screen, right? That'd be sick. Have a drop party. So here's the part that I'm concerned about. Let me solo these here. So you're going to hear pause because between here and here, it's just vocal work. So I'm worried about a volume mix here. I'm wondering if they almost sound the same. I think when it comes in, it needs to be a hair louder. I think it's close enough. But like, if you throw the vocals in, I don't think you notice it.
Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we'll make it through this stormy weather.
Yeah, yeah, it does. It does. So what I'm doing there is it just cuts for the vocals to just solo for a second, and then it comes back in. So basically I have it just like right here. I'll zoom in on it. Right here, there's nothing. It just pauses there for this.
If we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey,
Yeah, the first time through I played it without the first couple times was without the vocals, and then I added them back in. So, like, here to here no guitar. And then it comes back in, but if you add the vocals back, you get
tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear
I just kind of like the idea of that harmony and the gang vocals kind of doing what they're doing soloed there, if that makes sense. Because that's kind of what I did with it live, and I was like, that's a good thing. We like that. So I think it's good, but let's do the test. Oh, let me make sure I have my markers set, or else I'm only getting 10 seconds of the song or whatever. I know there's a way to insert like permanent markers, and I can't remember what to do, and I don't feel like messing with it. Okay. That ought to do it. Yeah, I'm not playing with it right now. I'm just gonna do it. Mix down time, baby. I also switched my mic to a dynamic mic instead of a condenser, to see if that helps with anything. There we go. hope it doesn't sound like a hot turd. Perfect. It's exactly what I want. Compose. We got some Amazon orders, baby. We got some Amazon orders. I'll send it to you and to me. Attempted. That's not the subject line. Next attempt. Good. Okay, there we go. That's what I need. Okay, now where did it save? But come on now. Okay. Expand. There we go. That's what I wanted it to do the whole time. Sent. Okay. Now. Yeah, my boy. Got to have that wood grain. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Austin's watching. He's just driving at the moment. All right. So I'm going to take my headphones off and listen to this bad boy. Don't even bother. The vocals are so high in the mix somehow. I don't even know how to do it. Like what to do now. Oh my God. They're so high in the mix. Let's try that. Austin, if you're still watching, I appreciate it. Yeah, my guy. That's what I'm talking about. That's dedication right there. Just don't wreck your car. Did go. Okay, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm losing my mind. It's gonna happen. How do I insert a permanent marker? Event. track. Okay, come on. View. Good old Google will tell me. Open the marker track, the flag icon. I don't see a flag icon. Oh, that's how you do it. Okay. Okay. I figured it out. Yeah, boy, yeah. This way, I don't have to keep readjusting this thing every time, because that's gonna make me insane. The membrane. I'm insane in the brain. Dude, how much are one of those? That would be sick. That's what I should get. That is too expensive. What was that? Why did that happen? Hide? What happened? Why did it yell at me? Okay. Okay. What is happening? Austin, do you want me to send it to you too, buddy? I'm gonna do it anyway. Why does Studio One keep popping up for me? Okay, there. That's what I want. Send. Okay. Now Studio One can be up. Alright, let's see what this shit sounds like. That's pretty good. I think the next one I do is going to be right. So let's do that. Hey, who else is in the chat? Who else stopped by? Hey, how you doing, Chris? We are editing songs live tonight. So this is part of the process. If you would like to hear all of my attempts, oh, you poor thing. I hope you feel better. But if you want to hear my attempts at getting this thing right to be sent out to go onto the internet, you can send me your email there, Chris, and I will send you these versions along with the other people. I think the first one is terrible because the vocals are way too hot. I think the second one, the vocals, the main vocal needs to come up just a little bit, and the supporting vocal needs to come down just a touch. And so that's what version I'm about to send. The higher vocal, the the one that's higher up. Thank you, there, Chris. That's funny. Your email makes me laugh. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Yep. I can't. I just don't know how to type. So we're all gonna listen again. This is part of the process. What? What is happening? Okay, listening to it, I think the guitars need to come up a touch. I think I took them down way too far that time. What do y'all let me know what y'all think? another one. I think try number 5 is the one. No, it's not perfectly lining up, but I'm releasing it as a demo. So I'm not worried about it being perfect yet. But on see, then that's the thing. On my phone, they seem perfect, but on the mix, they like on the through my headphones, they seem great. And then I'm trying my Bluetooths now. I hear what you're saying there. So All right. So, Chris, for yours, the reason why it sounds like that is when I did that vocal, I did them back from the microphone a little bit, as not to like blast my microphone super, super, super hard. So it does sound a little further away. And then for the lower one, I was a little closer. So that does make sense. But I can lower the level of the other vocal a little bit more. But that other vocal is going to feel a little more dry because of the distance between the microphone. As far as the guitars, I can drop them one, but I don't want to drop them so far that because on my phone, the first mix, the vocals were so hot in that mix, I couldn't even hear the guitar. And then even in my like, but on here it was fine, but on my Bluetooth, they're fine. Maybe it's just my hearing is different, you know, just the way my ears perceive it is different. Um, oh, so you think that it's, yeah, exactly. So maybe it's just the way my hearing is that I'm just hearing it differently than you are. Um, but like I just don't want to. Yeah, it's just like it was just like, oh my god! It's like here's Jesse singing into a microphone, and there's a guitar in the next room. This is what I heard. This is weird, but I'm gonna try this one. I think this. All I did was lower the on this last. I'm gonna call this one the last one because I think it's good enough to go. Um, Once I do what I just did, I just dropped the secondary vocal a little bit and raised the guitars just a touch, or not raised them, lowered the guitars just a touch rather. Um, Maybe we'll find a happy medium there. Okay, last one. You should come into the office tomorrow, unless you're sick. Then stay home, girl. Don't be doing that. Don't be doing that craziness. Don't be doing that wildness. We don't need that. What am I doing? Do I even exist anymore? Where am I? What? Oh, there we go. Another one. All right. Let's see. Let's see what this sounds like. I don't blame you. Yeah, for me, my vocals are pretty forward in the mix overall. Um, let's see what Austin has to say. What do you have to say, Austin? Other than you're an EP boy, because I know you are. Oh, okay. Oh man. Ooh. I'm gonna have to start getting some like nicotine gum or something for these streams, man. Chapstick time. Pumpkin pie. Yes, that was the idea. The lower tone should be like just in there. Like just. I wanted that to be like one of those, like, am I hearing that kind of things. Yes, sir. What is your opinion? Cool. What about the vocals? Okay. I can respect it. Let's do it like this. Yeah, I don't know why it sounds like I'm so far away. I shouldn't sound that far away. No, but I did cut from here to here. I couldn't figure out a good way to do it without having to do the guitar work all over again from scratch, and I did not want to do that because that was a pretty pristine vocal, pretty pristine thing. But like also to do it, it just didn't make sense to my brain. Yeah, exactly. What was I doing here? Oh, I was raising the mains. For the band?
I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I expected you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. I know my heart is asking one all night.
Yeah, I know, right?
I wanted taking you away. I gotta lay low when my past wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, open up our eyes, things will be just fine. Made it out of this city together, name's alright. If we step into the light, swear I promise we won't fight. Swear we'll make it through this stormy weather. I didn't know that this studio apartment
I like your brother.
was dragging you down, that you needed extra space. The arguments that
Okay, so let's I'm gonna okay, address the elephant in the room here. So with I'm on the fence about this vocal take being in the mix. So I'm just gonna mute my main. Where did I have that? 8.3. And this is like I'm just gonna solo this.
Well, I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wished and begged for you to stay.
My voice was so blown out
But
that
if you
day.
knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart that these cabs can run all night. And I see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, open up our eyes, think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if you step into the light. So swear I promise we won't fight. So we'll make it through this stormy weather.
Like, I don't know if it should be in there or not, or if I should just leave it in there for just the gang vocals. But like my thought of it was my thought of it was with like this part, right? Like, let me solo those two. Is I felt like the main vocal, the higher line, needed something underneath it because it felt too thin.
Well, I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wished and begged for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart that these cabs can run all night. And I see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight.
So I want you guys to hear this because I think this is kind of fun. So like at the end of the song, by the end of the song, my voice was like super blown out on the main line.
Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we'll make it through this stormy weather.
It just that line right there hurt me to sing. It was a fun time. So we'll just bring that down in the mix a little more and just leave it.
To stay, but if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart these cabs can run all night. And see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, open up our eyes, think that we just might.
I don't know what time it's gonna actually drop, but I'm gonna drop it to. I'm gonna literally. Um, Actually, I wanted to do this instead. go as a WAV file instead. This, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it into DistroKid. Well, I'll send you the mixdown version. That way you can do that. I should do that before I drop it, but we shall see. Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I should do that. Should do that. But I just say, hey, you. Another one. What? Oh, this is the WAV file. Watch, it'll be like, this file's too big. It'll be sent as a Google Drive link. Of course, I put the subject line in the email slot. This one's going just to me. And this one is going to be what it is. But the next thing that we're doing tonight, because I don't feel like trying to upload things right this second, is Guitar Porn, also known as shopping on Guitar Center. And you guys are going to be here with me doing it the whole time. What up? Love it. Love it. Love it. What do we got here? I don't want them to know my location. I think before I keep going here, ooh, hello. Before I keep going here, I think I'm going to take a quick little breaky poo. And you didn't really miss much. Just basically, I'm gonna take a quick little breaky poo and probably go and do the car test real quick. And then and while I'm doing that, I'm going to have myself a smokeroo, and then I'll be back in like 8 to 10 minutes. So let me set a thing for everybody. You just don't never know, as Homer would say. He really does say that, doesn't he? Helps if you spell things correctly. Talk amongst yourself or talk amongst yourselves. Yourselves. Words is hard. Be right back. Asthma flavored what? Okay, what did I miss? All right, we're back, and I'm out of breath. Ooh, homie taco bowl. Definitely a more bread. There are no better brands. I can't do Lucky's if they have a filter. Zoe, Blake, what's up? How y'all doing? Austin, I thought you was going to bed. So, the car test did not go how I wanted it to go. So, yes, it is right there. What's up? I told you I was super into Mr. Rogers. Like, I'm way too into Mr. Rogers. Hold on a minute. Dude, Mr. Rogers is the G. It has the trolley on it. What's up? So I have this book, The World According to Mr. Rogers. Important things to remember. This is just random page. Just opening it up, right? Here's what we got. Love is like infinity. You can't have more or less infinity. And you can't compare two things to see if they're equally infinite. Infinity just is. And that's the way I like to think love is too. Random page. Just spitting truth and wisdom, man. You know? And then the boomers like to call us snowflakes after they had us watch Mr. Rogers for years, you know? Just saying. Ooh. Oh, wisdom from Mr. Rogers on every stream. Just to make everybody a little happier. He did in fact die that long ago. It was a sad day. But the reason I was out of breath was because of this. Getting this up the steps was a fun time. Whoop, whoop. So yeah, got that bad boy right there. I'm gonna tell you, this has the best chorus sound of any chorus sound that has ever chorused. So, but anyway, the car test did not go well. I didn't. So Steve-O, whatever your phone is tuned to is what my car is tuned to, because all I could hear was guitar and no vocals, which is interesting. So we're gonna figure out another way to balance this up. Huh. Oh, the Princeton chorus? Yeah. Yeah, boy. Oh, Blake, you'll like this too. A new acquisition from today. BF2 flanger, baby. I had one, and like an idiot, I got rid of it. And I had been missing it ever since. And so I saw one pop up at the local GC today. What color should your next guitar? Oh yeah, Austin's trying to figure out what his next guitar is going to be. He's going to do a custom build through Warmoth. It's going to be a single humbucker Jazzmaster. And so he's having a hard time. Yeah, it is a hardtail Jazzmaster. So it's similar to my black Jazzmaster, which I got up and running, got it fixed, super happy. But there's just one humbucker. He has there's a Dirty Fingers pickup in the bridge, and that thing FUCKs real hard. Yeah, got that amp. So yeah, that's what we got rocking right now. Thought the Squier Stratton Jazzmaster minis, don't do them, dude. Just don't do them. Unless you're gonna put like 13s on them, don't do it, because they feel like you're playing on wet spaghetti. It's awful. Yeah, I just don't want to as much as I can help it. Just because algorithm stuff. If I can try to, I can pull some things up right now. Give me a second and I will do that. Email. Okay. What do we got? So Austin, what should I throw up here? Yeah, Blake's just a wee bab, He's not used to that kind of language. But Austin, which cold start song should I throw up here? Should I just put up like pretty average and go from there? Okay, that's what I'm going to do. So, give me a second. I got to get it downloaded. I got to get it downloaded, and then I can do that. Keep in mind, this is basically, this is the first time I've listened to this, and I don't know how loud it's going to come across on the stream. So enjoy. But also, just know that we spent 45 minutes getting this feedback sound at the end. It was probably my microphone picking it up. That's the only thing I can think of is it was my microphone picking it up through my my headphones. So let's try that again, and I'm gonna cut all the gain from my mic while we listen to it and tell me if it sounds the same. Yeah. So that's some of the Cold Start project. So that was the one we were talking about the other night where I was like, yeah, we were 12 beers in and having a great time. So but yeah, so that's that. Met some cool people at the open mic last night. Met a dude named Alan who is super into tech stuff. So I kind of talked to him throughout the day. That was pretty cool. Um, he was like, if there's anything that I can help you with tech wise, let me know. And I was like, oh brother, I will be calling on you. Trust and believe. Let me unshare that. But so yeah, just fun stuff. Really had a great time with the open mic. Felt really, really good about it overall. Um, just happy. That was just happiness, plain and simple. So, dude, I was so excited. All I did the whole way home was be like, man, I'm riding this. What's my favorite version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Um, the 90s, late 80s version, the one I grew up with. Is that what we're talking about? That one is instrumental only. That is the intro to the album or the EP or whatever you want to call it. The cartoon, of course. Actually, my favorite version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sorry, you got me nerding now. There was a game for Super Nintendo back in the day that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters, and there were two versions of it. Okay. So the first there were the two versions, there was a purple version and there was a red version. And the red version, trash, hot trash, but the purple version, amazing. What a fantastic fighting game. So good. Donatello, OP, for sure. That was my favorite. That was my favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. Yeah, man. Gotta get to the open mics as soon as they're up. There's another open mic that happens around here on Thursdays, but I kinda traded to be able to my work schedule to be able to go to the one last night. Um, so I couldn't do that one tonight, but I think I'm gonna do the Thursday one more regularly. The one for Wednesdays, it only happens once a month. So I'm pretty sure the other one happens every Thursday. So I'll probably be playing out a lot more Thursday nights and doing that kind of thing. But yeah, dude, this Princeton chorus, the only thing that I'm concerned about with it is gain. Because, bro, the minute you turn the gain past like 3, it's just beep. That's all you can hear. The third one was not S tier, but it was a movie and it exists, and you know what? I wouldn't have it any other way because you know, sometimes you got to sometimes you got to sometimes you got to walk before you run. You know what I'm saying? And that was definitely one where they were like, "Okay, we need to do something different next time." And they did. They did. Also, Turtles in Time, excellent game. Um, if you've never played Turtles in Time, you should. Okay, Blake. I've got something to share with you here. And if you can tell me what it is, I'll be impressed. I'll be right back. All right. So Blake, what is this for? I'll give you a description. It is rubber and it is squishy. Both rubber, round, and squishy. Oh, nope. Nope, it's not. Nope, it's not. No, it is not a Lego wheel. All right. So I love Boss pedals, right? Boss is one of my favorite companies in guitar. So when you open up a Boss pedal, there's a little tiny rubber gasket, but they get blown out from time to time, right? Like this one is just blown out. So this is a replacement gasket for it. And now it's back to good stuff. I know. I'm the only person on earth that cares about these things. The only thing about this BF2 is it's not the Japanese one. It's the Taiwanese, which is fine. It's fine. I don't have the box and I'm upset about it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to live. I think that Boss pedals are the most underrated pedals in the industry. Bye, Eepy boy. Get some sleep. Actually go to bed tonight. But yeah, Boss is definitely underrated. Zoe, why are you being so quiet? I know you out there. You going to bed? Thanks for coming out. I appreciate you hanging with me. So, Blake, I don't know what kind of pedals you have. I don't know, I don't know any of that. But there's a trick that I don't know if you're aware of. Oh, you were taking care of a sibling. Was they crying? Did they have a bad dream? So Blake, if you take the back off your Boss pedal, right? There's number one, there's always this little plastic thing, right? But like, let's say you want to put your Boss pedal on your pedal board, right? Ooh, ibuprofen in children. Definitely something to be careful about. But you don't want to rip your sticker off, right? You don't want to lose your sticker from Velcro, right? So what you do is you take this back off and you flip it around and you put it back on this way and you put your Velcro on here. And that way you don't lose your sticker if you ever want to sell the pedal or do anything different with it. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd seen that. A lot of people have never seen that. And I was like, that's such a cool thing. I must share it with the world. But I do that to all my Boss pedals. But yeah, no, I'm a huge YouTube tutorial. I saw it at a show, and I just so the dude like pulled his what did he have? He had like a special edition Super Overdrive. Forget what it was, like a black Super Overdrive with yellow letters, I think. And he pulled it off of his board because he was a 9-volt guy. He was like, "Oh, I need to put a new 9-volt in it." And I was like, "Okay, you psycho," but okay. But so he showed me that, and I was like, "Cool, that's a cool little trick that I will remember forever." But I think it's funny, this flanger. So the reason why I wanted this flanger back, Blake, if you ever can get your hands on one of these, this flanger is the best chorus pedal you'll ever have. 100%. 100%. Like, not even a question. So, yep. Yes, sir, Bob. Nah, it's got to be the BF2, man. It's got to be it's purple. It's purple. Do you see this purple? Do you see the purple? Come on. Purples.
The Ibanez flanger is a little bit different than the BF2. It's just a little bit different. The BF2 does so the Ibanez flanger, you cannot turn it into a chorus. With the BF2, you can cut down the res and the manual and just keep your depth and rate, and it just turns into a chorus at that point, which is super cool in my opinion. But, you know, I'm just a nerd. The CF7, I have to look that up. I don't ever remember the chorus flanger. No. I'm just this flanger, man. I like Boss's chorus pedals. Like Super Chorus is sweet, but this flanger is a better chorus. This flanger will make you sound like The Cure in a second. Like that's what it does. If you want to sound like The Cure, slap this bad boy on. Now, if you don't like The Cure, it's not your pedal. They're great pedals, the Third Dimension and the June 60 for sure. The Third Dimension and the June 60, the only downside to those pedals is they're either freaking on or freaking off. Like there's not there's no adjustment, and that's cool. But at the same time, it's like I like my knobs. I don't know. I don't think there is. I'm gonna look that up. That's a good question, Blake. No, not that I'm. No, but they don't make the BF2 anymore. They make the BF3 now, and it has stereo output and stuff. So it's kind of neat, but I like the BF2 better personally. I've always wanted to try out the bass flanger though, to see if it does anything a little differently. The BF2 is hard to find. It's hard to find. I literally walked in and just so happened to go over by the used pedal case, and I was like, "Oh, you're coming home with me." So, yep. But now, as I was going to do before, I am going to embark on a bit of a journey with y'all. We are going to troll some Guitar Center websites. What's up, baby? I also found out, and I didn't know this, that I can do picture-in-picture over here. I didn't know I could do that. And that's pretty cool. And I can also pop out the chat so that I can still see what y'all are saying over here. Y'all are going to see my feed, but I don't care. There we go. Guitar Center. What up, baby? Okay, so we might also troll some reverb tonight. Slobbering about. So yeah, it's a thing. It is definitely a thing. Let me hide that. So I have been after a birth year guitar for a long time, right? And you know, I don't know what it is about Sweetwater. It's a great thing, But I don't know. I don't know about Sweetwater yet. I'm still on the fence with them. I just don't like that every time I order something from Sweetwater, I get like 17 phone calls asking how I dig my gear. Like, I appreciate the customer service, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, buddy, like, just chill it out. So I was looking at this one. This is my birth year guitar, and I want to buy it, but I just can't justify that kind of money on a Telecaster that's as old as me. And like, I could make an offer. Sure I could. But I don't think this is worth it. I don't think it's worth it. Like, it's cool. It's a great color. It needs a black pick guard. It has lace sensor pickups in it, Blake. That's a rosewood fretboard from 1989. Made in the USA. It was born in the US. I'm not going to sing the rest of that. Look at that neck plate. What an interesting neck plate. It says Fender all the way across. Got your micro tilt. A micro tilt in 1989. Little chippies. Yeah, the headstock's a little bit different, but not by a lot. It's the modern headstock on it. They're a little more rounded. You got your old school chainsaw case with it. Just sick. Man, it's so cool. But the lace sensor pickups for me are really neat. Cool guitar. Blake, do you know the difference between a vintage and a modern Telecaster as far as like the body shape? So if you go to a modern Telecaster, like let's go to this 89 because it's a little brighter of a photo. You can see a little more. See how this is like perfectly round right here on this lower bout? That's the modern shape. The vintage shape, it's actually like a straight line at that edge. I need to find one. See, this is my style, this gunmetal gray one, but let's go to like a true vintage telly. There, this is more of a vintage style one. But do you see how this is like a flat spot right here? It's hard to tell, but it's a little flat spot. Back in the day, yeah. 60. Well, this is quite the guitar. But yeah. Oh, what? This one? The Custom Shop 40th anniversary tally? That was probably the first year of the Custom Shop, and that's why. But like this bad boy right here, oh, look at that. That's hot. Yeah, man. This thing is hot. But like, my first car cost less than that. Like, just no way. Just ain't no way. Ain't happening. So back over to the Guitar Center. There's a few things that I need to buy. And one of them I found out is a mixer. Yeah, it did. It was a Pontiac Grand Am. And it only drove so long. You can ask Steve-O. We had quite the experience in that car one night. Oh boy. That car broke down left and right all the time. It was so bad. Why are we pausing? Oh, it wasn't an experience like that. So, story time. So, one day I skipped work. I don't know how old I was. I had to be 21. Something like maybe 20, 21. So, oh, it was bad. So I skipped work and I basically kidnapped one of my friends, and then I grabbed Steve, and I don't even know what we did that day. But but so my serpentine belt ended up shredding itself in that car that very day. And we were all in the car, and we all simultaneously panicked because we thought we were locked in the car. And we didn't think about it, but we could just reach over and pop the lock. But we all had like this like brief moment of like it's so good. I'll never forget. And then I had a tow truck come and nudge me out of the parking lot that I was in, and we drifted down to a grocery store parking lot, like down the hill. And yeah. And then Steve-O tried to make me feel better by letting me launch him into a pile of snow while we waited for another one of my buddies to come and pick me up. It was a bad day. But anyway, I realized there are some things that I need for the stream, and one of those I didn't realize that this would be like an important thing. And so Steve and I were kind of talking about the volume of the stream going up and down and up and down. And so one of the things that I did some research on that will help that is a mixer. So right now I'm just going my audio interface straight into my computer and calling it a day. Giant Eagle is a store chain in Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia. I don't know if they are anywhere else. You would have to correct me there, Steve. Maryland, maybe. Also known as the Big Bird. Did I say restaurant chain? I meant grocery store chain if I said restaurant chain. Okay. Where do I go to find where would they be? Where would it be? Where would it be? Where would a mixing board be? No. Mixers. Hey, found it. So podcasting mixers. I feel like that would do what what I wanted to do. That is too expensive. Okay, Indy. I didn't know they went as far out as Indiana. Wow. So you learn something new every day. All right. Let's go over here let's say $200. I'm okay with spending $200 on you guys to make sure that your audio sounds good. I don't think that's going to do what I want it to do. This Roland multi-track might do it. That is true. That is true. You know, it's funny. When I worked at Target, I noticed something about Target, and then they changed it more recently, but it's still pretty true. If you buy clothes from Target and you pay attention to it, most of the clothes from Target have like muted colors. So they'll have like red, blue, green, purple, all the colors, but they all look like the drab version of that color. They never sell like bright red, bright blue. It's always like muted. I don't know if I want to buy a used mixer though. Should probably do more research on what I should get. Maybe I should go back to this. Just go to recording gear and go to, this is so complicated. So complicated. Yeah, I normally don't care about that kind of thing. But you know the luck that I've had with Guitar Center and used gear recently. You need a new one? See, this seems too good to be true to me right here. Just too cheap. Yeah. What do I have? I think I have the, do I have the 2020 or do I have the 35? I have the 2035. It's a good mic. I would endorse it. Sounds nice. Does the job. I really, the only thing that I think that the 2035 has that the 2020 doesn't have is a pad for vocals. Like there's a negative 10 dB switch on it. That's the only thing I think is different. Orca. Not a sponsor. Yeah, I thought I had the 2020. I used to have the 2020 and then I upgraded somewhere along the way. I don't remember. I just buy stuff and then I have it. Oh, well, if it says that. I didn't notice any difference in the sound of my voice when it came to recording with the 2020. But see, I feel like this Mackie 8-channel mixer would do the trick. You know, 8 channels is way more than I probably need. What do you think, Blake? 8 channels for 2 channels running in, you know? What do you think? I'm only using 8 channels running and I'm only using 2. What up? See, this has individual gain controls over here. See, that's pretty dope. For $100? For $100? I think that's pretty good. Yeah, because then I can use because what I can do here is I run everything in through the mixer, and then I can, like, what this jabroni that I was wow, I just said jabroni. What this dude that I was listening to on the YouTube said is with this, you can with a mixer, you can kinda set it so that you are leveling out the transients in your signal a little bit better. And so it will stop it from like going up and down in volume on the stream more. It's not perfect, but it'll be better. Um, and so I would basically run this into my audio interface through the main outs left and right. And I would have my left and right be my channels 1, my input 1 and 2 on my audio interface. And that should help to balance things out a bit. We'll see. We'll see. But I think I think this is the move. See if they have anything. I want something that's like cool too. Like this Yamaha mixer is pretty dope. I like the way it looks. Looks mean everything, by the way. If you see, it doesn't tell me, it gives me a little more information about peaking and stuff like that. So that might be the move. I would prefer not to go above 250. Like 250 is my tops. I would like to keep it less than that if I could. I'm sure I could figure out, like, I'm digging this Yamaha MG10XU 10 channel mixer here. And I'm going to see if I can find it used. And if I can, that's going to be my boy. My boy. But whoa, these are sick. That seems a lot more complicated than I need that to be. MG12, MG10. Ooh, does this one come with it? Oh, it's an unpowered mixer. I don't think that's true. But if this thing comes with like a Pelican case, that's sick. Yo, it comes with a case? What up? That's definitely a powered mixer. But they trying to charge brand new prices for that thing. No, thank you. Let's keep going. Oh, $219. There it is. Okay. Okay. We're going down in price slowly. Let's expand this to more than 24 and not be an idiot. Yo, this one has the box. Ooh. He has the box. Okay, I still have everybody. That is true, Blake. The more channels, the better. I could definitely use it in like live situations too, if I'm ever playing out. Okay, now we're getting down into the price where I would be okay with things. Because this is getting cheaper and cheaper, and I'm getting happier and happier. It says it's unpowered. I think I need to do a little more research before I pull the trigger on one of these bad boys. This is dope, though. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, I love the way that looks. That's so clean. This is pretty wild, but it's unpowered too. I don't know if it needs to be powered or not. Oh well. I just want you guys to know that whenever I am on this stream and I'm just talking, this is what my head is like all the time. This is how I exist in my life. Okay, enough of that. Let's go here to live sound. There's something I've been looking at for a long time, and I want to share that with you guys. I would absolutely love to buy one of these thingy doos right here. But I don't want just one. I want two of them for stereo. No, it's this is a PA system. Like these are all speakers. This is all speaker. Looks like a big broom. But they're speakers, not a broom. And I want it because like it folds up to nothing. Like look how tiny it is. You know what I mean? But like at the same time, like that bad boy is what? Let's see how many watts it is. Like this thing will absolutely carry a show. And if you have two of them, boy. Blake, all you got to do is go on Amazon, my friend. They have the Bluetooth ones for like nothing. I think I was looking at them. I think you can get one now for like $20. So once you get that Christmas monies, them Christmas gift cards, burn them on your wireless guitar system. You know what I'm saying? Oh, absolutely. But I would love to have it, and I'm dreaming here. We're just dreaming. We're not being realistic. We're just dreaming. Because, like, let's be real. I'd love to have the money to just be able to do whatever I want to do, whenever I want to do it, however I want to do it. But that is not realistic. Stomp shop. Don't need that. Okay, so we've taken a break. I think I'm going to go back into Studio One and do another mix of this song here. Let me where am I? Okay. Let me take that down, then reshare my Studio One screen with y'all. Okay. So, oh wait, I don't think I clicked to share audio. Now I did. So I'm working on mixing this thing. This is going to come out technically today.
I know I wish to beg for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart these cabs can run all night, and see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, we open up our eyes, and think that we just might make it out of this city together. It's alright if we step into the light. Swear I promise we won't fight. Swear we'll make it through this stormy weather. I didn't know that this studio apartment was dragging you down, that you needed extra space. The arguments that we had never were meant, and you really just wanted to leave this place. Tonight, we open up our eyes, thinking we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright, step into the light. Swear I promise we won't fight. Swear we'll make it through this stormy weather. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we'll make it through this stormy weather.
So yeah, we just gonna be editing from here. Blake, turkey or chicken? Asking for a friend. Chicken? What about you, Zoe? Turkey or chicken? Okay. I think for me it depends. I can't stand. I love roasted turkey, like the turkey you get Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever, whenever you eat turkey, right? But I hate lunch meat turkey with every fiber of my being. Like lunch meat turkey just makes me every time. Gets that like sliminess on it. I can't. Chicken wouldn't do you like that, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's start this back from the beginning. See how this gets.
I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wish to beg for you to stay. But if you knew.
Oh, I did this for Steve-O earlier, and I think you'll appreciate this. Like, so let me mute this and this, and just go like here. Just gonna reverse that. Let me mute it. Not
Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we won't.
I thought that was cool. So let me ask you guys a question. I just want to know, because I think my songs are cool, right? But like everybody who writes their songs thinks their songs are cool, and like Steve-O tells me that they're good. Austin tells me that they're good. People tell me that they're good. Is there something in particular about my songs that either of you guys enjoy? Like, do you like my vocal work? Do you like my guitar work? Do you like my lyrics? What draws you guys into the table from me? Or is it the fact that they came from me and you happen to like me as a human being? Overall vibe is cool. Okay. Thank you, Zoe. Yeah, I appreciate that. Okay, well, I can appreciate the vibe and the feel being there for you. I really can, because that to me is the hardest thing to capture. Is the vibe with people, like people can dig the guitar work and dig the but like if the vibe is off, you're never gonna get there. So Steve and I have talked about how I write versus how he writes. Then and the joke always was Steve was like, like, I'll build a bridge to burn it down. And I was like, I'll build a bridge to bring us back. And like, and it was just, I always have like, I think hope is an important thing. And like, even in like the saddest of times, I always write a little bit of hope into my songs. I feel like maybe I'm thinking too deep about it, but like, that's how I see my songs. Like, they might be sad, like some like there's not a single one of my songs that I put out that isn't actually like a sad song. Like, I don't write happy music, but it's like they might be sad, but there's some light out there somewhere. Sometimes, even if you don't feel it, Someday you'll be the only one. Yeah, exactly. What do you mean you'll be the only one? Okay. Yes, hope. Hope is important, man. It really is. When you lose that, you lose it all.
Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. That's where I promise we won't fight. That's where we'll make it through this stormy weather. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. That's where I promise we won't fight. That's where we'll make it through this stormy weather.
Yo, it really is. You about to get that new guitar, Blake. What up? Okay, let me save this. So, okay, what you guys don't know is I had a version of this song done. Like, I needed to raise the vocals, and that was it. That's all I had to do was raise the vocals up. And for some reason, it didn't save. And I had to go back to square one. I didn't remember what I did at all. I was so upset. It was the worst. I literally just like sat there like boy, oh boy, oh boy. It fuzz in my mouth. Oh yeah, it was heartbreaking. I was like, oh, please don't make me do this all again. So here, let you hear these things. So this vocal take that you're gonna hear is probably like the worst vocals I've ever done, but I'm so proud of them at the same time.
Well, I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wished and begged for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart that these cabs can run all night. And I see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might.
What do you mean if I do a double track? Because what I did do was this.
Well, I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wished and begged for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart that these cabs can run all night, and I see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we'll make it through this stormy weather.
I like that you could hear my chair creak at the end of that. If you listen here.
To the light, I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we'll make it through this stormy weather.
Oh, that stuff's fun. I love it. So yeah. So that's, oh no, what did I do? Oh God. Oh God, what did I do? Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's fine. It's fine. Stop it. No, didn't want to do that. Okay, I didn't do what I thought I did. Okay. Come on now. Go. Go away. Okay. I have a homework assignment for you too. So there is a musical. I used to do musicals, stuff like that. There's one that I saw a long time ago. Blake, I know you're probably going to be like, musical. And the musical is called The Last 5 Years. And it's interesting. I've been listening to the songs from it recently. And it has some of the most like heart-wrenching songs you'll ever hear. But the way the show works, if you see it, it's two people. It's only two people, man and a woman. And it's the story of their 5-year relationship, but they start at opposite ends and meet in the middle. So like the beginning of the show starts with the woman being upset and the man being excited. So it basically, and then they kind of go song by song. It's man, woman, man, woman, man, woman. And then in the middle of the song, middle of the show, literally in the middle of the show, is the only song that they actually interact on. And there's the most amazing harmony that they kind of go into. And but if you listen to the whole thing, or you can watch it, it's on Netflix, I think. They did like an Anna Kendrick version of it. And but it's a really good show, and it's really good music. Sometimes the songs are a little hokey and cheesy. Um, but if you want to skip to the good part and get that one song, I will tell you what that song is. Do. Good old Spotify coming in clutch over here. Okay. The song is called The Next 10 Minutes. So I highly recommend listening to the song The Next 10 Minutes if you have a minute. Even if you're not like, even if you're like, oh, I don't like pretty music or musicals or stuff, just listen to it. I don't know if it's 10 minutes long. Hold on. Let me make sure my sound's off. Don't want to get clipped here. It's 7 minutes and 31 seconds. It is 7 minutes and 31 seconds. But it's if you listen to the whole show, you'll have more context as to why the next 10 minutes matters. But that is the turning point in the show. So basically, the woman character starts off upset and she gets progressively happier throughout to the end of the show. And the man gets progressively more upset to the end of the show. And you think that they're like at odds with each other, but it's really just like timeline thing. So basically the man starts at the beginning of the relationship and the woman starts at the end of the relationship, and it's pretty interesting. But for it to be just a 2-person show, it's a lot to carry for 2 people. Anyway, back to editing.
I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wish to beg for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. And I know in my heart these cabs can run all night, and I see that one is taking you away. I gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, we open up our eyes and think that we just might make it out of this city together. It's alright if we step into the light. I swear I promise we won't fight. I swear we'll make it through this stormy weather. I didn't know that this studio apartment was dragging you down, that you needed extra space. And the arguments that we had never were meant, and you really just wanted to leave this place. Tonight, if we we open up our eyes and really think that we just might make it out of this city together. Hey, it's alright if we step into the light. It's where I promise we won't fight. It's where we'll make it through this stormy weather. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together.
I'm feeling pretty happy with that. So let me export it. And then I don't know that I've ever shown you guys this, but I'm going to show you this. So this is just like the demo version of it. But I'm going to redo this next version. You're going to hear of it. Because I think it deserves it. But let's make sure that's saved. Saved. Okay. Cool. So essentially, what? What? We're gonna have a problem. Okay, let's try this out now. Oh, that's just gonna frost my cookies.
I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. Back.
Could you guys hear that at all? Okay. So I'm gonna skip to
the stormy weather. Go! Tonight, if we open up our eyes, we really think that we just might get out of this city together. Hey, it's alright. Step into.
Do you see why it needs more work? But that is eventually there's going to be a full version of these songs. And so that's just something to know. Oh boy. It's 1:10. I didn't even know. What this? What this is? What the dog do? Well, it helps if you go back to the beginning. If this is the version that I thought didn't save, I'm going to lose my mind.
I didn't ask for you to leave me alone in this city. In fact, I know I wish to beg for you to stay. But if you knew a single thing about me, you know these flashing neon lights just leave me gray. I know my heart is Captain Drive all night. And see that one is taking you away. Gotta live knowing my best wasn't enough to keep you warm in a world that seems to crumble every day. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, do you think that we just might make it out of
I don't. What did I just do? Oh.
I didn't know this studio apartment was dragging you down, that you needed extra space. The arguments that we had never were meant, and you really just wanted to leave this place. Tonight, if we open up our eyes, I really think that we just might make it out of this city together.
Hey, it's alright if you step into the light. So I promise we won't fight. So we'll make it through this stormy weather. Okay. That's not the one I thought it was, but that's okay. That's okay. Then I have this one that I need to fix too. Yo, Earl Grey hot cocoa. Oh, that sounds so good. Like lavender hot cocoa.
They say home's where the heart is, but I think it's the heart is a place to find any peace. When your heart breaks down, the bridge I burned is no longer collapsed. Build up to get back. Frame and score, the boards are cracked. Build a new bridge to get back. Growing, trying hard, growing. Places where I'm growing. I used to break and blowing. When I used to snap the bridge I burned as nobody collapsed. I'll build a new one to get back. The frame is scorched and the bolts are cracked. Build a new bridge to get back.
Fuck you, chicken strips. That was Vine energy. Sorry.
Standing right beside you, standing right beside you, standing right beside you, standing right beside you.
Yeah, I think Steve's on. He's just lounging with his babes. I mean, hey, people can lurk if they want to lurk. But if you don't want to lurk, if you want to chat, bring it. Come on in. We got good energy in here. We give enough good vibes. We got that golden retriever energy up in here. Except for Zoe, she's definitely giving off black cat energy. Am I right about that, Zoe? Black cat energy. See, Zoe's got that crispy Baja Blast up in their profile picture these days. Okay. I think I'm done messing with things for tonight. Dude, Baja Blast, I'm telling you. It could save the nation. I think if everybody would just chill out and drink more Baja Blast, we wouldn't be in the situation we're in. You know what I'm saying? Gotta have yourself a nice crispy Baja ha 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 ha. Okay. No, what it is, Blake, is that he'll give you a Baja Blast, if you know what I mean. Hmm. That is way too much of my face. Uh-oh. What happened? Did we crash? How long is my face going to be stuck like this? I think we crashed. Let me know if you're still in the chat. Okay. The video on my side is just like me just looking very, very sleepy. I feel so sleepy. So I think that's going to be it for tonight. I think I got a fair amount accomplished. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest with you. Oh, it's not frozen for you. Okay. So I shouldn't like pick my nose or anything cool. Advisable. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to shut this bad boy down. And call it a night. I got to work in the morning, 10:30 to 9. Not excited. Not my favorite. Don't get older. Stay how old you are right now forever. These are the best days of your life. Once you enter the workforce, everything changes. All those hopes and dreams and plans change. No, not really. But never forget, even when you are working all day, always take a little time for you. I'll leave you on that. You guys have a great night. Blake, I am pointing at you. Zoe, Blake, thank you for hanging out. Whoever is lurking in the chat, thank you for hanging out. I'm pretty sure it's you, Steve-O. But I hope you guys have a great night. I won't be back on until Monday. We're gonna pretty steady do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'll be not streaming Friday and Saturday. I am planning on doing a stream on Christmas, but just for a little bit. So if you guys want to tune in on Christmas, if you can, cool. But basically, Christmas is just gonna be a chill. Probably drink some hot chocolate. Maybe curl up with a blanket. Maybe read from the Book of Rogers, and go from there. Well, all right, y'all. Love you. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night.